Today we're going to do an updated walkthrough on our spaces and the studios here at the Media Joint. We're going to have a look at our podcast studios, the photography studio and the video studio, as well as the green room and some of the other facilities that we've got available here. We're starting off in Studio 3 here. This is one of our podcast studios, more of a lifestyle-y vibe to the set design. Pretty much the same applies from the technical production point of view on both the podcast studios. 3 cameras are included, the lights included, the microphones included. We can update the content on the screens. We can update the color of the lights to match your podcast or your company's brand. It doesn't have to be a podcast. It can just be short social grabs. That's being very popular at the moment. So yeah, we'll go next door into Studio 2. You have to bear with me. I've got Sky from A Bit Rogue. You might have seen that podcast in the studios on the camera, but she's not a camera operator, so be gentle on her. This is Studio 2. Probably have seen a fair bit of content out of here. If you've seen anything posted from us, you can see some of the tech booth, the behind the scenes, what goes on. So the people, while they're recording on air, they can see the cameras and what they look like. Backup microphones, main microphones. Same thing again, we can update the content. Essentially, these are mini TV studios, so we actually treat it like it's a live broadcast that everything's going to air. We can actually stream out of here. I often do my video calls from here if the studios are empty. It's a good way to flex versus the web camera. Yeah, so we record everything in here. That's all included. Been through that. Cool. Photography studio. We've got a growing inventory of colours for the backdrops here. If you need a specific colour with enough lead time, we can get very specific colours. Otherwise, just reach out if you've got something. We may have something that's close. Plus, we've got most of the generic ones like white, black. Sometimes we've got green screen stuff that comes and goes out of stock. Generally, we've got some lights in stock that'll be here as part of the hire as well, with some props and bits of furniture and a workbench and stuff for you guys to set your camera gear up on. We'll go outside onto the deck. So it's a great spot for events. We've actually had some live music events here with the nice red doors and on the deck. Everyone can hang out and it's just a good spot to kind of get away from the camera, or as like a pre-meeting area before you go into one of the other spaces for an event. We can also just open it up and have it as car parking as well. So now we're going to head into the green room, which is for those people that don't kind of work in the industry. This is where people come to get ready, have their makeup done, or you fix up your hair and stuff. We've got it set up so you can see the live feeds into the studios. So if you're part of a bigger shoot, you know when you need to be in the studio or on set. There's bathroom, tea, coffee, kitchen stuff. Normally we've got some snacks here, like what's left of the cookies, but Sky ate them all. We'll come through into Studio 1. At the moment, this is just a kind of our pop-up control room, like a bit of a tech booth, which is attached to Studio 1, but that's a good spot where we can have like a video village for the bigger shoots. So it doesn't disturb everyone in the studio. And then, yeah, Studio 1. Air conditioning, same as at the back. We've got air conditioning everywhere. This has got dedicated power. More lights, acoustic panels on the ceiling. You can see the sound blankets on the walls, which also we use them to block out the light so we can really control the light. That big roller door opens up for street level access, fibre internet. But this space is much more for coming in and making a custom made set. We can get in LED screens or rig proper lighting up into the ceilings. This one, is more for the custom projects. Or live streams or anything like that. But if you've got a project that you're working on or is coming up, the back end of the year is already booking up pretty quick. We've just come off the back of nearly 2 weeks of straight shoots. So get in touch. We're also starting to fill up dates for early next year. So either check out if you're interested in one of the studios, you can book online, send us an email, give us a call, and we'll see what we can do to help out.
This was recorded at the Media Joint.